Hello, good morning, good day, good afternoon, good whatever time zone you are. It's your Blue Archive Gacha, beginner artist self-proclaimed, and your boy Tosanyu. Welcome to the Zatsudan stream. So it has been like a little bit of a while, maybe not, since I think like the last time I streamed was like about 6 days, 7 days, like almost, it's like about a week, yes, technically, but I think like not much has like, it was like not too much of a difference in terms of like scheduling the streams, but in anyways, I came back from a small trip to the holy town, and yeah, let's talk about what I have done there. So in this journey, I think on the stay in the town, it was like about four days, and I think like only like the first, actually in all days there's like something to talk about, but let's say the amount of photos I have like done are like kind of limited. I was kind of like, yeah, you should do like a lot of photos, but I kind of did not do a lot of photos. So yeah. But yeah, where do I start? Think about it. So I think like my last stream was on the first day evening, like for my time zone, and I started like with this journey at like about Friday morning. I went like in the morning, and I think like with how German train services are, they are not really reliable, but I kind of was like, yeah, let's bet it on the cheapest like train ride towards the location, and I kind of like realized, oh, like during the last train connection, it was kind of like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't have chose that one. So my train ride was like originally supposed to be about 3 hours, but there was like something happening on the way there that delayed it for quite a while, like about 50 minutes, so we can ride up to 1 hour, and I couldn't get there in time, but it still didn't influence a lot of things. So the first thing I would like do there once I arrived after like a lot of waiting and like final train being like, yeah, let's go, I was like in the holy town, and after like everything that has been done, I was like in the holy town, and I think like I did like some photos here and there. I haven't like really shared it outside of like Discord server, but let's say I found like I visited like some stores that had like a lot of figurines and such, and manga stuff. It's like basically a merchandise store, but at the same time it's like also like mainly like a kind of bookstore that's focusing on like weeb stuff. And I think like I can put this one up here, which is like also like the thumbnail. It's like here gachapo machines. Based on those picture here, where do you think I was? Where do you think I was? I also have a second picture done by a friend, but by like day one, this was like my own picture here, and let's say I was just like window shopping, was just like taking a look at things, and yeah. And here's like a photo of a better resolution, but it has like the Spy Family, Kaiju number 8 kind of machines. There's like, yeah, this is also like a different picture here, but also like Hunter x Hunter. I think like they had like a lot more like Gintama and such. I was like trying see if there were like more gacha machines, but they were like about, you see here like 10. On the other side there's also like the same amount, so about like 20 gacha per machine. And if it's like, if you're like in Japan, you know, and it's like really good way to like blow out all your 100 yen coins, 200 yen coins, 500 yen coins in the last day. Since what's called, a lot of stores in Japan, they wouldn't like change your money, they wouldn't like do change stuff. So the best way to do it is like, yeah, buy some random stuff, or go to like gachapon kind of machines. But this is like kind of how it is. But I didn't do much, so I was just like walking around, was like checking things advanced, did like some photos here and there. I saw like, yo, here's like the what's called there's like this kind of height merch with like a bay as the PC, like a PC kind of brand, right? It's like not actually functioning PC, but it's like the thing around that. And I was like kinda like, wow, they have that here? Sugoi. And yeah, it's like quite a price, but now you don't have to pay for shipping if you would like get it from here. But it was just like, yeah, this looks really nice actually. Now that I've seen it in person. So like the photos, it looks always like in a specific kind of way, but like in person, it hits like different. Like at day 2, me and my mate, like at day 2, I was like able to do a lot more. While I came like during the daytime to the holy town, my friends would arrive like at the evening, so I had to pick it up, and then yeah. So there was not much about it, but the first thing I would like to do with my friend would be to sit like down on a table, have like breakfast, and then discuss like our game plan, you know, during our 3 days of stays or 4 days of stays in the holy town. Perfect, Hako Spells case, yeah. Hello 8, welcome to the Zatsudan stream. I'm talking like about my journey and showing like some pictures I have done. Did not too many, but also like from my friend. I'm gonna share that from their side as well. Welcome. And yeah, there was like Gamba time. I did a video of that, but I'm not really sure. Should I share that, you know? You're gonna see my hands, but at the same time, you know. Maybe, yeah. Gonna check on a few things I can or cannot share. If there's like too many faces on that, I might have to like Photoshop it first, like live on stream, and then not on stream, but let's say like where you cannot see it, and then yeah. But I think like my friend is like okay with his face being shown, since that's like the way they present themselves in social media. So yeah, normally when I would like post pictures of myself, like, or where I like in the picture, I would like put an emoji over my face, and so, but I think like the way I like came to the holy town It's like pretty safe. Okay, my friend has not a photo of that, but when we would like arrive at the Airbnb, the holy town, I had like prepared a lot in advance. I would like explore the city, like the holy town, and I would like buy a lot of stuff in advance. And are my clothes somewhere here? Okay, doesn't look like it. I put it somewhere, but not. Okay, let's use this really bomb once. That. Actually, should I show it? I'm not sure. Anyways, I went like to Asia shop, like to like kind of combini. What was like surprising for me, you know, normally when you go to a supermarket, it's just like pretty normal. You go like in, you have like things to select, and yeah. But the supermarkets there, it's can I use some of these pictures? You have like the usual kind of stuff, I would like say. Don't really know if you can, if you're like in the same page of me if I say like usual, but there are like no Japanese stuff, right? And there's like no Asian kind of stuff really, except like when you look like for instant noodles, you know, or like some kind of spices, right? Like sriracha sauce, like soya, you know. But they had like a lot more in the kind of kombini. Like I was like seeing, okay, they had like onigiri, I would like buy those. They had like mochi, they had like a lot of sweets. They had like let me put in some pictures actually. They had like those robots there. Like not those kind of robots like in like those Roombas, not those Roombas, but those with like faces and such. And this was like pretty surprising to see, like a sight to behold. Here's also like a different picture. Like this was like kind of nice to see it like in action and go like around and be like and yeah. So I would like go shopping, get like some stuff, and while we were at it, I was like, yo, they had like a lot of different stuff here. So they had like kind of, it's kind of like surprising, you know, like stuff like Oreo, you know, like chips, you know, like drinking kind of stuff, like Ramune, you know, or like Fanta. But when they put in like faces of like cute characters or like anime characters, this kind of sells, you know. They're like Pokemon Oreo, kind of. Can you see that? Could like zoom in, but there's like Pikachu, there's like Squirtle, and they had a lot more, and I was like doing a few amount of photos there. Not a lot, but still you could like see you could like see there's like from DBZ, One Piece, like the big three, and yeah, big three, I say like big three, but there's also like Naruto, so like with Kakashi, they're like Sakura. There was like kind of a lot, and I was like kind of contemplating when I was like walking through those to get any of those, but I think like I wouldn't do that. So, but there was like something there that a lot of streamers like do, like for challenges, and I heard like those things are not getting shipped anymore. Pikachu cookies, yeah. I didn't bought them, but my friend would have done that, and would like do photos, I think. But yeah, the thing you can like not order anymore by Amazon because they're like kind of like fearing it to be dangerous, you know, are like bulldog. You know what bulldog is? At first glance, it looks like just ramen and a little bit spicy. But those things would be like used in spicy noodles challenges a lot. They had like different kind of flavors as well. And there was also, I think, like one with like double eggs, like double the amount of spice. And I was kind of contemplating, yo, when you like buy those here in person, you don't have to pay for shipping costs. So I kinda did buy those, so I got like 2. I think like I can show them in person as well, like when I activate the hand cam. Let me see. I have to stand up for that, but let me do that. Wow, we'll do a hand reveal. Kinda can do it. I think like I have done it in Twitch before, but I think like Twitch is like not archive anymore. But if I'm like doing it there, I can like show a lot more thing. The thing. But okay, let's do it like that. I'm gonna turn that off. I'm gonna turn that on. Yeah. It's froze, okay. Activate. Okay, there it is. But yeah, I bought those actually. Those bulldogs. Like one normal and one of the spicy variant. So there's this one here. So and one with double amount of spice. And I heard like from a lot of people, yeah, it can like hurt a lot if you're gonna eat those. And since it's like Korean spice, you know, and Korean people are like really crazy and kind of like spice tolerance, like for a normal whale like me, it might be too much, you know. I saw like some NTR plots, I saw like the thing with like what's it called, domestic girlfriend, you know, this are spicy, but now eating like some actual spice like that could be like pretty could like be pretty hurtful. So yeah, but let's say this like in preparation for stuff. So if I ever do commit to something, you know, and be like, okay, I'm gonna punish myself with a batsu, you could like use those here, like both of those. You can get Blessing Bulldog the half spicy. Yeah, there's also like that, but when we go in, we go like all in, right? So there's like that thing about that. But yeah, about the stream, I was like actually thinking about doing it longer, but I have like an appointment later on, so I kinda like need to see on like that I can do it like in about less than 2 hours. So let's see about but like going through like the shopping places was like a pretty nice thing. Me and my friend, we had like, actually let me get that. I didn't have done a photo of that before, but our breakfast would be like some green tea and it's like the brand, the green tea thing here. And what was like a little bit new to me, that they're like a little bit differently built. So normally when I brew like tea, it's like about 5 minutes waiting time, 3 minutes waiting time, or like 7 minutes. But with this one, it's like about 30 seconds. If you want it like a cold way. So like tea drinking sessions were like pretty fast. So this was like part of the breakfast. So the first thing I would like do is like when I stand up, is be like, okay, let's brew some hot water. Let's get some stuff ready for like a breakfast. I had like bought like 2 onigiris beforehand and like some snacks for tea snacks, you know. And this would be like it. It was like not too much, but like enough to like fill the stomach. And after that we went like after we like discussed on like our kind of game plan for day 1, day 2, day 3 of like our stay in the holy town, we would like go towards we go like for day 1 towards the town, like explore, you know, like window shopping, and occasionally like actually shop in there. But you know, like in the holy town, usually there are a lot of lines in like those restaurants. There's like a whole street full of restaurants, and there would be like a lot of lines, and it shows just like how good the food is in there when people stand in line. In Japan, you could like say it's kind of like a bait. It's kind of normal that they do that, but actually, you know, it is kind of like that. Let me see if I have a good photo of like the thingy here. Actually, let me show like the food. We went like to the ramen store Takeichi. I have like also a photo from my friend, but can I cut that out? Yeah, I can cut that out. Now do this. I had like a lot of different stuff, takoyakis, like food you cannot normally not eat in like European country, right? We went like to ramen store. Okay. Cannot do it. Cannot do it like. You would like order a lot of stuff. There are like some of those food items I make like a photo of, like from different kind of angles. You can like kind of like see how the volume of those are. Also like a view from downside, like from the side view. It looked like actually good. And they were like gyoza, and I think like the way they do it is like similar to like kind of, how do you call it, like lasagna in like some kind of form, right? So there's like kind of had to pick it like one by one. So there's like a big crust around those 10 pieces of gyoza, but yeah. I think like gyoza was like kind of mid, while takoyaki had like the most amount of flavor. But I think like the takoyaki in a restaurant like was like a lot better than in like a ramen store. Like Takeichi was like mostly a ramen kind of store, but regardless, we wanted to like experience this kind of stuff. So yeah, there was also like, what was it called? Kakeishi? Kind of don? Urikakeshi? I'm not really sure. I forgot the name. But this was a pretty good kind of meal, this one here. So it is like really crusty with that one. With the brown thing here. Yeah, my mouse is like shown here, good. And below like that is very soft cooked rice. And the hardness and the softness together go like blend in really well together. So you had like this big spoon here, and you're like supposed to grab the piece of this one, of the hard kind of surface, plus with the soft rice beneath, and eat them both together. And it was it was so perfect that that you wanted to eat more of those. So one spoon of eating that is not enough. You had like to keep eating, and then your stomach would be like full by then. It's also a side view on like how much was in there. But yeah, it's like not too much, I would like say. I also drank like Kirin beer. And non-alcoholic version. I still don't drink alcohol. But yeah, it was pretty bitter. I think like beer is like supposed to be bitter like that. And with me getting this one, you know, just for the experience, my friend would like also like get some beer. So yeah, but they were like a lot more tolerant than me. So we had like the takoyaki. It was I had like the don and like some beer. Those were like the kind of side dishes, I would like say, before like the main dish would like come, which is like actually the ramen, like the specialty. And we had only like small amount of breakfast, but you know, normally like ramen is fast food. Ramen is fast food, right? And I was like saying before I went like to the vacation that I would like prefer instant ramen over actual ramen. But the thing like the ramen place I actually those were like really fatty and with a lot of flavor. But this one here, this kind of ramen, this was like pretty mild. I would have said it's mid, but when I actually ate it, you know, it was like not too heavy on flavor, but it was like filling, warm enough, and also like actually good for breakfast, you know, like not too much of flavor to like overthrow you or like too fatty. It was just like the perfect balance, and it was really good. I would give it an 8 of 10. So I would like say the store like the ramen is like 8 out of 10. So like the seaweed here was like super good. Normally when I ate like the onigiri, like the seaweed, it was like not so great, but with the broth, you know, it was like super good. It had like the eggs here, have like the noodles, the meat, the vegetables here. It was like a good balance together. Also, this looked kind of underwhelming, this kind of photo here, but this is like some mochi ice, you know. There was like kind of a QR code. You follow them and then you get a free ice. There is like one with green matcha here on the other side here. I had like the mango. I kind of wanted something sweet, so that was about it. But eating was like good, and after we a little bit, we explored a lot more, and I got some ice from up. I ate like dorayaki before. It wasn't like this ice here. Also ate like the dorayaki. Not like one with red bean matcha, but let's say it's like pretty. What's like pretty good here is this ice here. They had like in the surface, it's like pretty cloudy. It's like Kumo, you know, like it means like cloud, like pretty fluffy, cloudy. While the inside of that layer, there's like the ice inside. And if you are like done with the surface here, below the ice would have like melted a little bit. And there's also like muesli or like cereals but below there. So it's kind of like good for breakfast as well. Like, you know, if you want to cool down and want like something filling. It was like costing about €8. Actually a little bit overpriced, but you know, if it's like not yen but in like a European kind of currency, and yeah, this is like kind of fair. I kind of wanted to make a photo of that, but I kind of like forgot about it. So yes, also hand reveal. I guess like I can show it now. But yeah, regarding gacha, the gacha here, I actually did some pull, and I pulled off. I can't. I have to like pull it up in a yeah, okay, this works. Can I do it like this? Yeah, okay. Or let's do it like that. Let's mute it. So, on how this gacha here works. You put in like 5 coins for one pull. So like 5 100 yen pieces, like 5 €1 pieces, you know? You spend like $5 for one singular pull. I went like here with the kyatto number 8. And let's say you have like a 1 out of 4 chance to get your figure, kind of. There's like of Nomiya, Ichikawa Reno, Kafka Hibino, and then his kaiju form. Okay, hand reveal here, by the way. I have actually like with sound, but yeah, let's play it with sound. Can you hear it? No, you can't hear it. I need to turn off the BGM. But the thing is, like, I say like when I stream, it's like my real voice. But if I would be like in person, like outside, my voice is like pretty different. Like the way I carry myself out during the streams, like how calm my voice is, and then in real life, you know, I would like say my voice is actually very, very silent. So I have to like put up the volume, and with that, not the volume, but I have to be like louder. And with that, I can't put as much volume into my voice, like as I usually would like do during on stream. So yeah, just like how it sounds like. Can you hear it?
Hello, it's your Blue Archive Gacha Whale, beginner artist, and your boy Zatsudan I. I'm going to do a gacha on the kyatto number 8 gachapon. Watch me doing it.
So the thing is also, it's like via smartphone microphone, and I had like how it's called, the mouth mask, kind of the mask on. You know, like people would like wear during COVID kind of times. So it kind of sound like muffled. But yeah, it doesn't sound like me, I guess.
1.
What's the head reveal?
2. 3. 4. And 5. You use 5 coins for 1 pull. What a deal. And now, moment of truth. I got nothing. Maybe it was the wrong amount of... No, it was the right amount. Now let's see, what did I got here? And it's Ichikawa Reno. Let's go.
Yeah, I got like Ichikawa Reno from here. If I gonna activate the webcam, I can actually show you how it looks like in actuality. I haven't like opened it yet, but we can do that now. Yep, okay. And reveal. Let's go. Anyways. There's like what I got from the gachapon. And that's how it looks like. I could like, yeah, it is like kind of like acrylic stand, more or less. Not an acrylic stand, but it's kind of similar. I don't know how to open it really. Man, the package is like pretty tough, but yeah, let's do it another time. But you saw how this character looks like in person. Yeah, my hands, I would like say they're not too recognizable, but let's say like that. Let's say I have like some scars there. You can't really see it if it on the low resolution kind of side. It's kind of like that. But yeah, the first day was like pretty nice, and I think like after that it didn't do too much photos, but we went like to a lot of stores and bought like some stuff. I, for example, would like buy a lot of books, and while I'm at it, let's show it on this. Let's show it again. I have to like activate that thing. So I'm like someone who wants to practice JP. I want to be like Nihongo Josu. And the thing is, like in the Holy Town, there are a lot of like bookstores, which sells like manga, right? And I actually bought like some literature that are like easy to read, so like children literature and such. So I would like buy those here, and they are like pretty small. They're like as big as my hand. Normally like books in the EU kind of scene, they're like really big kind of. They're like not A4 but maybe like A3 or A5. This is like maybe like A2, I don't know, but it's like pretty small. You can like fit in your pocket or like jacket pocket, depending on it. Also like a lot of Japanese, and I think like because it's Japanese, you can save a lot of space. And for like kanji, they have also like hiragana or like in the side. It's like pretty easy. And it's like, how do you read manga, right? It's like normally you read a book from this side, like in the Western kind of scene, but it's like a manga, like a different kind of page, on a different kind of side. I would have bought a lot of Doraemon kind of books here. A lot of Doraemon. Like, I think like had spin-off kind of, like a side story. 6 volumes. And then 3 volumes of Yotsuba. Actually, I wanted to buy a lot more. But yeah, Yotsuba, why Yotsuba? First of all, it's like a children manga. And it's like recommended to a lot of people. And it's like also easy to read. So if you want to like to be Nihongo Josu, don't start with like a big gun, start at like small, like from level 1. And like children literature is like pretty good. Like for like hiragana reading or like simple kanji. I bought like 3 volumes. I heard like there were about 15, but when I first visited the bookstore, this is like also in the thumbnail. Let me show that. Let me show it. They have like a lot of stuff here. I didn't do enough photos, I must like say, but there are like a lot of like Japanese kind of stuff, like Shonen Jump and such. And the thing is, like, if you buy like, if you want like the big guns, you know, like Attack on Titan, you couldn't like really enjoy it. You can like still enjoy it for the action and like the drawing stuff, but the actually kind of plot is getting kind of lost. And to be honest, like at the very beginning of Attack on Titan, the art kind of sucked. So you didn't get a lot of value out of that. So you kind of have to like start like slowly. So I would like buy those easy to read like literature and like manga. Normally I would have like was like thinking about buying all of Yotsuba volumes. They're like 15. I bought like 3. But the thing is like on the first day I bought like the Raimon first, like 6 volumes, and it costed me like about $112, and then like 3 volumes of Yotsuba are like, it's like $40 kind of. It's like kind of a lot. So yeah. And also I would like do we also did like karaoke, I guess. I think like we did karaoke, yeah. We went like to a karaoke booth at the end of the day, and let's share the picture of my friend. Like this is my friend Chris. I was like a tour guide of in during the trip, and we were like at the end of the day we went like to a karaoke kind of thing, like karaoke Nozomi, and we were like kind of like seeing how all of this. Normally when I do like karaoke streams, I could like sing it fluently, but the thing is like I use like romaji kind of thing, you know, like those karaoke with like romaji, not in hiragana, not in katakana, not in kanji, but in like romaji, like in Western kind of letters. When you can't read Japanese but kind of want to sing like Japanese songs, you have like this kind of things. And this is like the only picture we have like from or like one of the few pictures of it. But it's not from the same bar. But yes. Yeah, let's get this off that. But how was it called? They have like not the Joy-Son kind of system, or like in YouTube videos, you know, with like the romaji. So it was like still the old kind of system. So the whole UI of the karaoke would be like in Japanese, and this was like one of the first times where I had to put out my Nihongo jokes, you know. I had to actually read, I have to like navigate, you know. And a few times I had to like use Google image translator, like only 2 times, but after that it was kind of like fluent, you know. But the only songs I could like sing like without scuff were like Cure for All Back, you know, the song which goes like Sotateta shankan owatta wa denki nai no ni susumenai, like this song. And this was like easy to sing because it was like full hiragana, only like during the last kind of sentence there's like one kanji, like for kami. Kami no fuku no kaoru baku. I think like kami for like a wind, not for God. Yes. Kaze? Kaze? Kaze was it? Like, there's also like kamikaze. Yeah, it's something like that. So the first day was like me alone. Day 2 was like a lot of window shopping, a lot of merch stuff. Yeah, we bought, but let's say I only bought like books and a little bit of food, like one gacha. But my friend, he wouldn't like left every shop we like went in like empty-handed. He always had like something, and it would like add up. But let's talk about it a little bit later. We went like to the convention we were like actually here for. What like Holy Town was like one thing, but the convention was like a different one. Yeah, food is like great. And actually, this was the only restaurant food we had, like the ramen kind of thing. Was all. We were like so full afterwards. I don't know, the ramen was like pretty good. It was like kind of healthy, I would like to say. Normally, I don't expect ramen to be healthy, but it kind of felt healthy. So this was kind of a way towards the convention. We went like by walking there. It was like about 90 minutes, but on the way there's like a lot of nature, you know. And there were like ducks there. They're like they were like so chill. So they are not fearing humans. They didn't walk away. They wouldn't be like attack us. They are just like chill. And then they're like, yo, we just do our thing. And as we like approach closer and closer, you know, just like that. It was like kind of like nice to look at while they're like so chill. And not only that, and they're like not only ducks and such. There would also be like wild rabbits, like rabbit 1, rabbit 2, you know. Can you see that? No, you can't like see it properly, but there are like rabbits here, out in the open. And yeah, when you see it, holy town, gachapon, Japanese stuff. Is there actually so much nature in Japan? Actually, I was like in... actually, I was not in Japan, you know? When I like first posted this in like Discord server, they were like thinking, yo, you're in Japan? Let's go! And yeah, visit my little box. Oh, like good way to like waste your 100 yen coins, 100 yen coins, 500 yen coins, but actually, it was like not like that. So, this is like a place in Germany, which is like called Düsseldorf. And let's say they have like something like a Chinatown, but like Japanese, you know, where like a lot of things are, like a whole street of like Japanese restaurants or like stores. And let's say me and my friend, we went like there, so for like karaoke, for like weeb stuff, for like traditional Japanese kind of stuff as well. And like some stores, they wouldn't allow like photos to be made, so there's only like so much footage, you know. When I like realized, I'm not allowed to do photos, okay, let's delete that, you know. We're gonna respect that and not gonna share that around. But let me see, did my friend have anything else? I think they have. Their photos are a little bit better, I guess. And there was also like one shiny kind of creature out there among the doors. Normally when I see like doors, they're like those kind of gray ones. Rarely, what's called? They're like rarely white, but then there's like one brown one. And this was like pretty rare to see. It's like kind of the first time I see like one. And I think like on the way to the convention, like of course there were like rabbits, but on the way, like on a street kind of thing, there was like a whole group. There is like a squad of like rabbits, you know, rabbit 1, rabbit 2, rabbit 3, rabbit 4. They were like kind of walking like a Dragon Quest kind of thing, you know, like the adventurers. They walk like in a straight line, like one's like going first, the other one's behind them, and then there's like 3 and 4 also behind them. While like the monsters, they would like walk like sideways, you know. They're like to the side, like left, right, in the middle, you know. They're kind of like making themselves broad, but those rabbits would like go in a straight line. They would like go one by one and then be like, okay, I got your back. And it kind of like reminded me of Blue Archive, like with the rabbit squad. Kind of like, oh, so cute. They're doing like some military kind of thing. That's so cool. But yeah, rabbits would be like horny for the whole day, you know. Kinda like that. There are also more ducks on the way. They're like... There's like something German. But this was like a pretty nice experience to like go towards the convention. But then in the convention, there was actually like a lot of things. I think like... At this point, I kind of like stopped doing photos anymore. Like a lot of photos. Normally, I am like the kind of photo kind of guy, but for some reason, I like did not do anything more. I was like here at the entrance of like the Dokomi, and then yeah, the things I would like buy a lot are like merch. And let's just show what I like got. You know what I like bought. I went like to a lot of stores. But yeah, let's put all away the books kind of stuff. The Japanese kind of books. Like manga. So the first thing I did was going into the 18 plus area. And when I went to like, yeah, 18 plus, I can't do any photos of that, but I can show what I like got. So I went, when I went like to the 18 plus area, I for the first time experienced when they're like booths, you know? There's not necessarily the artist in person there. They would like send in people for them, like proxies, to like sell in their place. And I was like, I saw like artworks of like Hokisei Sensei. And I was like, they also had like not only spicy art, but also like art books. I bought like one of those art books. It's like, I don't say the price, but they also had like Dakimakuras to offer. And it's like Hokisei's art and Hokisei Sensei's art. And I was like, hey, towards the one on the booth, you know, like the one mister. I was like, hey, did you draw this? Ah, no, my friend did that. And I was like, okay, I thought you were the real one. And then it was kind of like that. But I really like, I was like, but yeah, I really like the artwork. I follow the artists for a long time. Just please tell them that they make like good work. And yeah, I think like, there's like something kind of safe for work, you know? Like, this is like how the art looks like. But if I would like flip a page, you have like some nipples here and there, so better not show it. But this was like one of the first things I like bought, and yeah, there's the R18 kind of stamp. But yeah, after that I went like to the artist alley, and I kind of like underestimated on how much money I would like have to spend. So I kind of had to like walk to the ATM at one point, but I got like a lot of stuff. Let's do it in chronological order. I went like to Chocolate Sese, bought like acrylic stand of Shiroko. Doso. Then of another sensei. Oh no, is that one? I don't remember it anymore. Amari acrylic stands. And then what I can remember a little bit more vividly is when I went to Claes Sensei's kind of store. And Claes was actually in person. I was like, hey, are you the person who drew this? Yeah, I am. Yes, that's me. And I was like, okay, Claes Sensei. And they were like laughing. But yeah, it was kind of like nice to see them in person. They're like pretty young actually. But yeah, I would like bought a lot of stuff. I would have bought the Omamori from Aruna, Steya, and Plana. Also like backside. I would have bought the acrylics of Aruna and Plana. Super cute. Because I like exceeded 100 bucks of like sales. I also got like the tote bag. It's like kinda a big one. Was like good. But not only I bought those, but a lot of posters and yeah. It's like a little bit of work, but let me do that. Gonna move the mic a little bit closer. I have like here this poster row, and I put it to good use for this kind of purpose. This kind of... Oh gosh. Now getting this out is gonna be hard. Okay. How do I do this? Without damaging their hands, it's gonna be pretty hard. The two. Okay, this worked. So I went like to Mofu merch at one point, and they had like Beton on Beat or like Anon Sensei's artworks there. You maybe saw them as like tweets on social media, but I had like here one of Kikyo Sensei. And those are like A3. Yes, A3 kind of sized. So they're like kinda big. Like bigger than my hand, you know? It's kinda like how it work. I have like a Fina-chan. And I need to see on how like do it properly. And so when I rolled them in, they would like gain this form for a lot longer period of time. There's one of Ui. Hello weirdo, welcome to the Zatsudan stream. I'm talking like about my job and showing like some of my merch stuff I like. Like chronological. Was like about Dave. Also like hand revere. And here's also like from Betanon or like Anon Sensei's like the Arna Plana art. So this was like from the Mofu merch store, so it was like not from Anon Sensei in person. I think that they have like some kind of partnership with Mofu merch that they can use the art, but for like selling, and they get like also the money. I also went like to Jonghee Sensei's kind of booth, but there were like not a person there, but there was like proxy. But the proxy was like a super kind person, so this is like how Jongyong Sensei's art looks like. Like I bought like from Kwaru, I bought like from Aru, and I bought like one from Arise. There was like one with Hina, but those were like sold out, man. A lot of people are like into those, but it's like really beautiful artwork, I would like say. And I would like stand in front of the booth, be like thinking and be like, then like, okay, I wanna buy those. And the person was like super nice and be like, hey, do you want me to roll it in? And she was like, and I was like, yeah, let's do that. And are you acquainted with the artist? Yeah, I would like say so. And I was like, yo, please say that the artist like does good work. And I followed them for a long while, and then it's like, yeah, that's great. And they were like super nice. We would like bow a lot to each other, and kind of old. Haven't seen you in a while? I haven't seen you in a while as well. It's like about technically a week. But yeah, There's also like one store, like from Class Sensei. I mentioned like I bought the acrylics of like Aaron and Planner, and I bought like the omamogis. They got me like the tote bag here, like as well, because I exceeded like 100 bucks on the store. Yeah. But Clive Sensei's art is like super cute. I know them like since 2020. This was where like they popped off like with the arts. Since I drew like on a daily basis or like very regularly like Gura art, and I followed them like since that time, and I was like meeting Clive in person, and it was like kind of like I would like say it's a little bit one-sided, I guess. But maybe I also kept it short. But I complimented their art, Clive Sensei, a lot, and that I followed them for a long while, and since 2020, and keep up the good work, something like that. And they have like pretty cute art style. I think like they said at one point they can't draw men's or something, but they're like pretty good at like drawing the girls, and they. But I think like not only the girls, but only like. It looks, you see like the background, right? It looks like pretty nice, like pretty soft, pretty innocent, you know. It's like the kind of essence of like the archives, would say. Then I got like from the gamer girls, Midori, Momoi, Yuzu, Arisu. I think like only like more effort was like put into the twins, the cyber twins. And then like for Natsu. Actually, I wanted to buy a lot more, but I kept it like at a minimum, kind of, since like somewhere's like sold out. But I think like the best one is here, like the Atsuza one. Like pretty like simple, soft and such, but yeah, that's about it. With like the merch I like bought from them. And I must like say it's about 700 bucks I like, not 700 bucks, I think like 500 bucks I like spent. Or was it like 500? No, let's say 400, yeah, about 400. It's like kind of a lot, but because I didn't like do too much photos in the convention, it's like only like about that and like with my merch. But I must say though, I got like a lot. I did like some photos of cosplayers. So let me show that. I made like photos of like two, like Moko and like Uchiwara no Moko and Kamashira, Kane. Let's say Kane and Moko. And should I show? Should I show that? Let's think. Like my face is. I wear like glasses and a face mask, but at the same time I don't want to show how I look like. Maybe like just the face. Let's just blur it. Copy image. Hello first guys, welcome to Zatsudan I. Back from my trip. I'm like talking about happened there on my part of you. Me do it. I went like to the convention with like a face mask on, and let's put it on like those classes. No, I like ordered from like the April Fool's kind of thing. To archive, by the way. Those classes here. And I did like some photos with like cosplayers. some cosplay. Like not a lot. I was like thinking I would like do a lot, since when I went like to the holy town and then like the convention, I was like, oh man, this person's so cute. Oh, this cosplay looks like so good. And I was like, yo, kawaii, they're so hot. Oh, look at his cheeks. And I was like kind of like a Guna, how like my friend was like saying. But I would like do some photos of like cosplayers and like getting friend zoned by them. And I saw like Doki Bird and this was like such a good cosplay, I would like say. Like how it's on point with everything. Maybe not the bags, but like speaking of Doki Bird, there was also like the those two YouTubers in from Shoto, who was like their Dokumi as well. Share that photo from us. So this is like not archived in any way. So it was like only like experience for the people who were like in the convention, and they would like talk a lot about it was like a Q&A. And let's say like about some of those questions were like pretty generic, you know. Oh, do we have any? I want to be a VTuber. Do we have any tips for people who like start out? It's kind of like it's like a question you had like a lot of times, and the answer is like pretty much the same. So it was like not a lot, but since I like talk about Doki, what's the Doki but was? And this was like kind of the ending kind of thing for like the Dokumi experience. So she had like a karaoke section in there, and she talked like about some exclusive stories like that are like paywalled or that she could not talk about in YouTube. But it was like, but yeah, it was like pretty nice, and there was like some funny moments here and there. It's like nice to see that it goes like well with her, and yeah, that she's like doing fine. Can also. Yeah, other than that, there was like not much going on. It's hard for me to distinguish characters without Halo since playing a certain game. Yeah, kinda is. They look like all the same, right? I'm gonna do a fan art of you. Yeah, this was like about it. Like Doki was like this experience, but I can't like not talk too much about it. Showed like some merch and such, but the way back would be like pretty chill. We saw a lot of nature, we saw a lot of chill animals who were shy of human. There were like some really close towards the streets as well, and so there was like not a bunch about it. I think like, yeah, on the last day we went around, I went like to a store to buy like some PC stuff. My friend went like to a clothing store to buy like some drip, and he spent like 200 bucks. Never leave like empty hand. And kind of days. I had like some naan, I had like curry. Rice was like pretty different. It's like very fluffy, very thin. A little bit of that already, but kind of how it looks. And let's say it's not so special. Like pretty mid, but it was like enough to fill me up. And also I bought like a big figurine. It was like about 300 bucks. As, there were like some stores that were like closed on the days before on like day 1 to day 3. On like day 4 I think we had like, it was like Monday, and some stores were like open, or like not a lot of weed were like around. So I bought like something. I don't know if I should agree, but I bought like this big figurine. Do you know Majo no Tabi Tabi? The Witch's Journey. It shows what's like. I haven't like watched a lot episodes of that, but I was like thinking, hey, the main protagonist is like super cute. And when I saw like this in the store, I was like, oh man, I have to buy it. She looks so cute. I don't know what it is about like witch girls, you know? Like about those witch girls, but that are like pretty youthful from appearance. But I was kind of like, yeah, I have to get it, and it was like kind of like it was really expensive. I was like checking even on the internet on like prices, you know, on like what the cheapest price is. But I think like buying in person was like the best course of action, since you don't have to pay for shipping as well. So this was like pretty good. So this is like the package, but I have like an actuality as well. Yeah, let's leave it like there, then I get the figurine. I have kind of like a weakness for like, I guess like for those cute designs of like fantasy witch characters or such. Yeah, there's the figurine. Oh gosh, the head can come off. I have to be careful, but he looks like pretty good in actuality too, and I can like see it from all dimensions. So yeah. I really love it to look at it. So I kinda how do I say it? Yeah, I'm gonna pay more attention to like that. Sometimes they get like dusty and such, and then like oh fuck. But I think like with Elena and how like exquisite she is, you know, how petite, and how cute she is, I have to like protect it a little bit more, you know, the pureness and such. Normally my only favorite and my bought figurines would be like of Goblin Slayer, you know. This was like pretty cheap, but now it's the first time that I bought like myself a figurine of an anime girl. So yeah. But what do I say? She's beautiful, you know? She's cute. Can I acknowledge that, right? But yeah. There were like some more figurines as well out there in the store, but they would go like to like $600 or $700, and I was like only ready to pay like a certain amount. Since if I buy too much, then I had no gacha funds left, you know, to like get me like those pirate scenes for $180, you know, or like almost at Spark. I kind of have to be like safe. I have still like money left, but losing like about 30% of your or like 40% of your money in during our vacation is kind of like oof. I have to be careful. It's like all about, you know, like gacha games are like resource management game, but real life is also a resource management game, and you have to be like more careful of that too. You like take what you get from there and careful. On the last day, the last amount of the debt, I mean, I bought like something really big, but at the same time we ended with like eating Korean food. I don't buy those merchandise cause I know I can't take care of them properly. Yeah. What I like notice a lot of people when they have like figurines, they would like get those how do you translate? Okay, they have like those glass showcases, right? They have not those normal bookshelves and such, but they have like those enclosed kind of space, which is like fully in glass. But the things like with those glass showcases, they're like kind of a hassle when you want to like to move, you know, to other different place. Normally you put all your figurines in those, like what I see like in social media a lot when people like show their figurines. But the thing is, like, if you want to move, then you have to put all those figurines into their protective cases and such. And then with the glass kind of showcase, okay, it can break, you have to be like extra careful with that one. It's kind of like a hassle. But like just put it on my shelf, you know, like, yeah. And if they get dusty, then I'm gonna like just remove the dust and clean them, like properly take care of them. And I think it's like not too much of a hassle. But the thing is, like, also figurines are a waste of space. They don't fulfill any function, they're just there to look good. And you spend for this kind of looking good, like, and no function, like about a lot of money, like triple digits. So I was kind of like, yeah. Like the Goblin Slayer figurine is pretty easy to take care of. It's just like the sword, the shield, and then putting him on the standee. But with the Elena one, what have I done? But I couldn't like control myself properly. There were only 2 of them in the store, so if it's like only one, oh man. If it's only one, it's gonna be hard. But yeah, I guess like this figurine is like the best part. I'm not really sure if I should like draw fan out of her, but since I like blue archive art, you know. But there's also what's called, besides like going shopping, we did like karaoke. This was like one was like pretty disappointing. I must like say. We went like to different karaoke bars, you know, just to like see on like how the quality is. Like with a certain expectation that the karaoke would have like omaji, but it was like a Chinese system kind of, and they didn't have anything. But I was like kind of disappointed. My day would have been ruined. But then I saw like, oh, I want to eat with you like a Korean restaurant, you know. I want to like know what like tteokbokki is like. You don't know like what tteokbokki is? It's like this kind of Korean street food, you know, with like those rice cakes and like those broth there. It was like pretty spicy. So it's like a dish for like 2 persons, so not for one alone. Technically you can eat it solo, but it was like, yeah, we went like there and did like together. So we would like go in there. My friend would like buy those kind of pancake here. Like it's like shrimps with like a lot of seafood there. They're like the soy sauce. You would like, it's like already pre-cut. They would like use the chopsticks, rip and take one piece and then like dunk it in there. And you have like those kind of appetizers. This one is like little similar to water, I think. You like want to cool yourself down when things get so spicy, and it's like our neutralizer one. But they have like a little bit of taste, so yeah. But it's kind of like working like that, I suppose. And then when they brought like the tteokbokki, I was like kind of like confused on like how to eat that. But I like checked like in Google on like how to do it properly. So this is like how the whole thing looks like when it's like not cooked yet. So they have like here the, I don't know how to call it, korokke, like the Japanese kind of thing. When I say like korokke, but inside there's like not meat, there's like potatoes, and there's like cheese with like this kind of yellow kind of vegetable, which is like super good. And this is like cheese as well. Rice cakes, they have like the eggs, they have like the broth, a little bit of meat. I ordered like with extra noodles, and like pretty big, like for 2 persons. I made like sure to not capture any faces. There were like a lot of people in there actually. It was like kind of full, like we were like in the front kind of thing. But yeah, I didn't do too many photos, but only like before it was like cooked. But after it was like cooked, it took like about 10 to 15 minutes, kind of like. It was like a really tasty experience. Like tteokbokki is so good. Yeah, it's kind of like fast food, you know. They would like serve it in like plastic kind of bags, you know, and like put in the rice cakes with the broth in there, and then you pick it up and then you put it in like what's called a bowl, right? And then eat it by one. But like this is like directly from the pot, and like super good. It was super spicy, but the thing is like the cheese, it would like kind of mitigate the spice. So I kind of like wondered, you know, I kind of wanted spicier, you know, it was like level 3 kind of. But the cheese like kind of carried here. But I think like because we had to like wait a long time for it to cook and then actually eat it, it took like about 30 minutes, but it was like a good 30 minutes since you could like decompress a lot of like negative thoughts and just focus on the food and be like, oh, this is so good, man. The cheese, the combination with the rice cakes, the broth is like the eggs that are like cooked in the broth, they're like super tasty as well. And eggs are actually pretty good to like mitigate spiciness as well, and then and I like absorb the broth kind of thing. This is like my you see like a lot of eggs in like broth kind of things, like in Japanese ramen kind of, or like tteokbokki. It's kind of like that. And then Japanese ramen looks we had like on day 2, but on the last day, like in a different kind of dish, and it hits different. But yeah, that's like all that I was like say. So do I have like a TLDR? Let's like say, I was like for the most part the tour guide in this kind of journey. I would like be in charge on like how we ordered our days, and where we go first and what we do like at the end goal. Like we knew like what our end goal looks like going to karaoke or like eating at a certain restaurant. But what we would like do there was a little bit on a flexible side, but we like would go there together and explore. Window shopping, actually buying some stuff. My friend would never leave it empty-handed, and I think like by the end of the day they spent like about 700 bucks there. From my side, kind of as well, but I had like I didn't bought too many on like figurine such. So my things was like one big Elena figure, some posters, and then like the acrylic stands and like omamori from some artists in LA. I think my friend, let me see. You like don't know who my friend is, I have like the video, no, not the video, I have like the X account in my description as well, so you can like check on their side how that journey was. But it's like an artist friend of mine, and also like someone I know like more or less from the Smash kind of scene, Smash Bros. And this was like a photo in the Korean restaurant where we were at, and there was like a mosquito, and he was like kind of like putting on more layers and putting on the jacket, the hat, and I was like, hey, you look like you have like more drip like that. If you put in like you put in a long kind of coat, you know, have like on the back side like splitting in half, like a Chinese kind of character, and like a really long hat, like a white hat, you know, like a witch hat, then you would like look pretty charming. And then he made this kind of photo and be like, yo, according to Dosan, I look trippy when I want to protect myself from that. They do like a lot of social media posts and like post a lot of stuff, but in actuality they're like a little bit on the shy side, and like not too shy, I would like say they're really polite. There's also like their renditions on like photos. They have like a lot of photos. I use like some of those for my Zatsudan here, but yeah. It's like another point of view. Let me see what they have like bought a lot of merch. They have like bought a lot of merch. They did like photos of the Oreos, so man. Yeah, they haven't shown everything. But yeah, in the store where I like went to buy the Elena figure, they would like go and buy those, and this is like a 70 bucks kind of purchase, like the Hatsumiko figurine, and then the plushie, and both of them are cute in their own way, right? Like you have like one of those. It's like kind of like cartoonish cute, but then there's this anime kind of cute thing, and it's kind of like, yo, this is like, yeah, kind of duality. Like, are I like one of those or like both? Well, my friend, I must be gone. The underworld is forcing me to sleep back in my cage. Alright, have a good night. Next time. Itarashai. You know, I know like about Vocaloid for a long while. But the thing that like turned me off was like that the voices, the singers are like not real people, and it's like I kind of like took a step back from that, but I knew like the characters look. But when I like got later and later, I exposed to like Vocaloid via like karaoke's of like VTuber. I kind of was like, hey, the song's actually a banger, and the characters are actually cute. And yeah, I kind of like turned a late bloomer into like Vocaloid. Like, I started to appreciate it, but pretty late. If I were like not a late bloomer, I would have ended up like my friend and buy like a lot of Hatsumiko's figurines. There were a lot of different ones in like different kind of trip, and you know, there's like recently like Rabbit Hole, and if they brought this out and it cost me like 500 bucks, then yeah, I would have like bought it. So I'm kind of like glad that I like a late bloomer kind of. If I were like my friend like too early into Vocaloid, my portemonnaie would have been pretty empty. So yeah. But yeah, besides merch, besides food, appearances we made, there was also like with Doki Bird and Shoto, their thing at like the Dokomi. I did like photos of cosplayers. It's like not so special, it's like pretty mid, I would like to say. But let's say that during the trip in my kind of role as the tour guide, I kind of felt like a leader in this moment. But I must like say this a little bit in my personality, what I like saw from like Refined Self. I think like gonna talk about this at a later point, like at a future Zatsudan with my Refined Self. Because I did like a stream about the game Refined Self, like about 1 hour, 2 hours. But I didn't play it like through the end. Like you had to like play it 1 more or 2 more times to get like to the true ending, kind of. And yeah, I kind of want to talk about it as well. And like about my personality card, what like actually came up. like one of my hidden personalities, according to Refined Self, is being a leader. I kind of felt like really responsible for taking care of someone at their first time in the holy town. Maybe it's like about my moralities, like my morals are like pretty high. I do think a lot about things before I act, so yeah. But let's say the kind of routine, making breakfast, when you first stand up, like either go shower or make breakfast, like brew some tea and then wait for maid to like wake up and then refuel some like energy, and then after you like prepared yourself a little bit after eating like dailies and gacha or like social media or whatever, and it's like out to go touch some grass, like go outside, and even if like some experiences are like L, like a blowback, you still try to learn something, make the best. And there are like some disappointments during the days I had, like with karaoke for example, but at the same time it was like good experiences. Like one karaoke, like Karaoke Nozomi I went in, it has like no romaji, but people in there were like pretty nice and actually tried a little bit of my Nihongo, Josu, on them to like communicate, but I was like realizing, yeah, I can't like say too much, and they'd be like, oh, erai, Nihongo, Josu desu ne, and I was like, mada benkyo, benkyo shimasu. And yeah, when like the battery of the mic would like go empty, you know, for like karaoke part, I was like, sumimasen, battery ga nai yo. And then they would like switch the battery such, and yeah, but for the most part, if I actually want to communicate with like paying and like renting open space thing for like 2 hours of karaoke, and it would be like English, but it was like kind of nice to use like Japanese, you know, like your Nihongo Josu. And I kind of felt like challenge, you know. I kind of like with this kind of experience, I kind of like understand. I kind of understand like those VTubers that were like in Japan before, and they couldn't like talk properly to the JP senpais, like Holo Stars for example. And yeah, they were like really kind, and when we sang like karaoke songs, they would be like, oh Mark, umai, and they would like clap, you know, and I could like listen a little bit to their them talking and be like, yeah, they're pretty good at singing Japanese. They don't know much, but they are pretty good already. Something like that. They were like, yeah, they would like also like sing some Japanese songs, and we would be like supporting each other. It was kind of like wholesome. So the beginning of the karaoke was kind of like disappointing, you know. Nothing is, the karaoke is fully like in like Japanese. Even like the karaoke subtitles itself was only Japanese. Like you could like cheat a little bit with like your Asobi songs, since they have like English renditions of their songs, so like Island for example, and I sang that, or like from Friren's first opening, the English version, or like Biri Biri, like let me so, let me something like that. And but it was like pretty nice. I learned a lot of things, you know, and also I got like a motivation to learn a lot more Japanese, and like kinda, and also got like I developed some healthy habits and like how to design my day. Like when I got yesterday back to like my hometown, from the holy town back to the hometown, and then like went back to my usual life, and kind of like was realizing, yo Tosan, this is kind of like empty, you know. You're like the most amount of times in front of your monitor and like scroll through social media, or like, yeah, watching some cultured stuff, or like Blue Archive, gacha. There's too much technology in our day, and like not enough of like actually touching grass, exploring, and like taking time for yourself and like thinking, you know. like decompress and detox. So this journey was like pretty helpful for me. Like the vacation was like really needed. It didn't feel much like a vacation, I must like say. Because it's like only 1 week, you know? And like take me 1 week away, but still not, since I'm like streaming 3 days in a week still. So nothing much changes, but it helped me a lot. I think like I recovered a lot of like energy, as I would have gained an extra HP bar, you know? An extra stamina bar. Normally it's like 100%, but I felt like I got an additional 100%. I kinda learned something. I kinda learned a lot. I learned a lot of things. And yeah. I wonder if I can keep it up with this kind of flow. Gonna see about that. But yeah, about my next streams, I actually made a schedule. And I must like say I was like a little bit too preemptive with that. Since tomorrow, I actually can't stream my Total Assault on Wakama Hovercraft, so it's only on Sunday. So I'm gonna repost a schedule with like the actual times I'm like actually available at. But yes, you're gonna see the YouTube community tab for sure. You're like not watching that, but if you're like very late on that gang, then you know like how the scheduling is a little bit different. Instead of 4 streams, like 3. Okay, let me think. I can put up. I like this robot, yeah. I like this robot in the supermarket. Like, even a face, and like cute. But yeah, this was all about it. I could like talk about more, but when I like approach it, you know, I was like thinking there's a lot to talk about, but at the same time you can't talk too much about things, since some things are not supposed to be leaked out. So I'm gonna respect that. But a lot of things happened. My friend has a positive experience of like my tour guiding, like the whole experience there, and the convention as well. They met like a lot of people they like looked up to. I met like some people I like respected as an artist. He like supporting and like buying all the stuff, or not all the stuff, like a lot of the stuff. And I spent a lot of money, and I'm kind of like, yeah, you have to take care of more of your resource management in real life, but at the same time it was like too bad to my buddy. So yes, but I learned a lot. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. So what gang, if you're like at this point, I love you. Some people are still like live with me here. You have MVP. And yeah, I'm gonna wish you a nice rest of the day, evening, whatever time that you are. Say bye bye.